In John chapter 2, the wedding at Cana is the first sign. There are 7 signs revealed in the John Gospel. This is the first of them. It is something about revealing the glory of Jesus. If you think about the scene, there is a wedding, and in this wedding, wine is running out, and that is pretty much shame. This is a disaster in the wedding. Really disaster for the host. And so then we've got Jesus, gets thrown into it. And everything that he tells the servants to do, they do it in the picture. That's what's happening.
On the 3rd day, there was a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Now both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding. And when they ran out of wine, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no wine." Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does your concern have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you, do it." Now there were set there 6 water pots of stone, according to the manner of purification of the Jews, containing 20 or 30 gallons apiece. Jesus said to them, "Fill the water pots with water." And they filled them up to the brim. And he said to them, "Draw some out now, and take it to the master of the feast." And they took it. When the master of the feast had tasted the water that was made wine, and did not know where it came from, but the servants who had drawn the water knew, the master of the feast called the bridegroom, and he said to him, "Every man at the beginning sets out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then the inferior. You have kept the good wine until now." The beginning of signs Jesus did in Cana of Galilee, and manifested his glory, and his disciples believed in him.
Verse 9 gets my attention. The master of the feast called the bridegroom and then told him that there is a good wine, and everyone serves the good wine first, but in here you kept the good wine to end. Couple of things kind of struck in my mind is the abundance of him. This is the way Jesus is the glory being manifested. Notice how different it is from the way that humans tend to manifest their glory. First of all the actions of the conversation is taking place kind of in the center stage. But where Jesus is in the backstage with the servants. He's not jumping in and saying, excuse me, I am the one who made this good wine. I want the attention. I am the one who made it. Do you like it? Jesus is not asking and seeking for attention. He's simply letting bridegroom to take the credit. Of course, I don't think I can even imagine the face of bridegroom. He was like, oh, I don't even know what you are talking about. How humble Jesus is. Jesus is not trying to draw the attention back to himself, but he is allowing someone else to be praised and be appreciated for. I think this is combination of humility and generosity. Those are the 2 aspects of glory of Jesus that we all were thinking about. He chooses to reveal his glory to manifest something of his character, which is revealing the Father's heart of the Father and Father's character, and he chooses to do it quietly. He's quiet about it. He is holding back. He's not drawing attention to himself. He's allowing one person to give someone else praise. I think that's a beautiful thing, that humility. Jesus stood off in the side, maybe with the servants, and the kindness of the generosity of it. Here was the wedding feast. They ran out of the wine. It was going to bring shame to them. And Jesus didn't just top up what they had. That wouldn't be a miracle if Jesus simply produced the same wine. But what he does is he produces very good amount, very good quality of wine that individuals comes to bridegroom and says, you kept the good wine to end. It has been produced abundantly. So generous. People tasted the best wine. Think about it, how beautiful it is. Jesus' character is being revealed. It's revealed in his generosity. It is revealed in his humility. I have a God who is humble and who is generous. My triune God is humble and generous. The eternal Son of God is humble and generous.